this season. It is our first personal Christmas home tour. We shared Decorate With Us, and then we shared the Coastal Cottage Christmas with TMKF Home, and now we are at Mom's house showing her new Christmas. And it's the same and different.
Same and different.
So, living room first. Tell them what you feel like your Christmas theme is.
My theme's a natural, as usual. I go to the backyard, chop down some greenery, put it up on the mantle.
Oh, yeah. And this year, so every year we get questions about Mom's tree. It was a tree that was on sample sale at Market. None of the lights worked, so Mom had to tear out all the lights, and then she strung in these new lights. They're the LED, what do they call them?
I'm not sure, but people have been asking, so we need to link them.
I did link them.
Okay.
So they're from Decorators Warehouse, who is local to us. They don't tangle, and they look, I mean, Mom could use another set of them, probably.
Yes. But they're pricey, so I thought I'll just add to them year by year because they last 50,000 hours.
Yeah, so they're an investment worth making because quality and look.
Yeah.
You just don't get that at the big box stores that we're typically shopping at. Okay, Mantle, you literally just got one big...
No, there's about 5 branches up here.
Okay.
And I don't really use hooks or anything like that. I literally just shove it in the mirror, shove it all up there, and then I spray it, y'all know, with
the light. It's like a preservative or something. It keeps it green.
Yeah.
But that.
Yeah. So what is that called?
I can't remember, but it's.
Yeah. You just get it at the Home Depot. Just Google preservative for greenery.
How to keep greens. I'll link it.
Yeah.
Okay, so then the next thing that you know, put a few acorns in your little bowl.
Pine cones.
Oh, pine cones. Acorns are fall. Now we have the pine cones. The kids have been having a blast throwing those everywhere when they come here.
And it's okay. It's okay.
It's okay.
I don't mind.
Okay. And then wreaths on the windows, which you do that every year as well.
Yeah.
The presents under the tree are from when we were staging the cottage, the carriage house that we did in McKinney last year, and we just threw them under the tree
So they're faux. The kids just keep wanting to open them.
Yes.
But they're fake.
Yeah, that's confusing. So I'm not going to have any fake presents at my house because it's just not worth the fusses.
Yeah.
This is Mom's needy poodle, and she can't
Sorry.
in the photo.
She's very needy.
Yeah. Cavapoos are for people who want to hold their dogs 100% of the time.
Which is me.
Okay. So let's go to the kitchen and breakfast nook.
All right.
So, kitchen.
Yes. The kitchen. Again, listen, you guys, I mean, we've said it. We are a little bit boring compared to our gals that we do videos of their homes because we like to live in our house and use our countertops, and so we don't go really crazy. We just kind of leave the kitchen pretty clean and simple, and we throw up some, some houses on the shelves and some greenery. Again, we've got pine cones. I put out my Santa mugs though with marshmallows and hot cocoa, and we really use those for real, like a hot cocoa bar. Anything we use, I leave out. Like this Kringle, we're gonna eat it for dinner.
We're gonna eat the Kringle. Then the breakfast nook, you have your nativity in there in the window. You did something different. She saw a really fun Instagram or TikTok or something, and they did paper bag stars. She wanted to do that, but time got away from us, so she bought these wooden
ones.
And they look great. And it's really fun. It
goes with the coastal theme.
Yes. Yeah,
I think.
It's kind of like a birchwood-ish vibe.
Right.
So definitely good. And then you took,
I stole them.
The lemon cypress trees right there. But you know what? My chickens are I'm going to give you a little preview of the chicken coop. It's the cutest thing ever. But they're already tearing it up. And we did take precautions to kind of move some things where they don't have access. So it will stay enjoyable for my, use as I'm doing chicken chores or using it as a potting shed, whatever. But those particular items were...
Yeah.
definitely think they were.
And if anyone knows how to keep a lemon cypress alive through Christmas, let us know, because I cannot do it. I think I overwater, underwater, something. They're very, very temperamental.
Yeah, you have a lot of really established large plants.
Yeah.
Like her ficus in her room and her fiddle leaf in the living room are like award-winning. But then your little plants just normally croak.
Yeah.
So, anyways.
Yeah, they're sad.
Yes. So, breakfast nook, super cute. There's one other space in this general area that I know you want to talk about because she just made us work really hard to get video of it. So, why don't you tell
Yeah.
us?
So the dog room, we just put stockings with the puppies' names on them, and we put a little tree in there for them. And then we also do just a little bit of greenery, and then they have their Christmas pillow, and they have Christmas PJs, but we didn't dress them. And then Henry, the bunny, we put him alongside the puppers and took puppy pictures.
Yes. And it looks so effortless, like they would just like sit there. And sometimes they do. We've taken this shot many times to show them off because
I think you were stressing them out.
No. Normally, the last 2 times I've had success doing it, Mom was not around, and she thinks that
it's like children, you know.
Oh yeah, your kids are 100 times worse when you're there versus when they're just with the. So, anyways, okay, dining room. I love it this year. This is the first year with the hutch.
Yes, the hutch.
So this hutch is from France, which is really neat. We love antiques and vintage pieces, but we don't have a maximalist aesthetic, so we don't collect a ton of things. I collect probably more than Mom for sure. But this piece definitely was needed in the space. I didn't realize that it felt empty until it was here, and then I was like, whoa.
Yeah, it needed it, but it needed such an oversized statement of a hutch.
I think the coolest thing is that you've collected an interesting assortment of collections. Everyone has different things they collect. Mom loves collecting coastal things, coral, seashell.
Thank you, TMFK Home.
Yes, Tracy has been instrumental at Mom building her collection.
She has even gifted me recently sponge coral, which I actually put in the bathroom because it's so cool. I want to look at it when I take a bath.
Oh yeah, it's so neat. It really is.
Yeah. And soup terrains.
So those are and you would be shocked how challenging collecting soup terrains is.
And vintage books.
Well, vintage books, yeah. So I guess there's 3 things. I was thinking just the soup terrains and the seashells and coral. But yes, that is your very intentional collection. But you do go through phases. And so
I won't anymore. This is it. This is it. I am a soup terrain, vintage book, coral girl. From now on, that's all you're going to see from me, okay?
Can we set up a P.O. box and just let people mail us soup terrains?
Well, soup terrains are very expensive. I had no idea till I wanted to collect soup terrains. I was like, what was I thinking?
Yeah. So also the tablescape, she found these candlesticks the other day.
Hobby Lobby
for the win.
They really look like they came from like a really high-end store.
Yeah.
They're marble base with solid gold stems. They're amazing.
Solid gold.
Actually, I'm telling y'all the truth. Hobby Lobby is very reasonably priced usually. These are the price of solid gold. They were very high, expensive. I didn't realize because, again, put them on the counter.
She doesn't,
I should have looked, but.
Yes. Okay, so, and speaking of, so I will link this, but over the hutch is the Norfolk garland. That's also from Decorator's Warehouse, and this is the longest one. It is our favorite garland. It has different sizes. I have a variation of it on my mantle, and it's definitely one of my, top faves this season. Really, it's been trending for 4 or 5 seasons.
It's amazing.
But I think it will stand the test of time if you invest in it. The piano, you just put ornaments on the candlesticks, little bow on your ducky.
Yeah,
and
ducky. Bucky ducky. The ducky has, it's not a bow, it's a scarf.
Okay.
It's a ducky scarf.
Oh, man. Okay, so super cute. Love it. This is probably one of my favorite, holiday dining rooms you've done so far. We never use this room, by the way.
We do.
Twice a year.
Yeah. But I will say, you cannot tell the difference between my Real Touch stems in the vase and my real garland on the table.
No, you cannot. You're real. Yeah, they were just cut. But the good thing is the faux you can just throw in the box and it's ready for next year. And these will kind of, shed everywhere and make a mess. And anyways, so pros and cons. Free versus convenient.
Right.
Okay, so I want to also talk about your guest room. So Mom's dining room is kind of like her entry-ish situation. So when you walk in the house, you have your entry and see the dining room. So it is important, although we don't use it all the time.
Yeah, it's an unconventional layout, but I love it.
Yeah. So your guest room is right there too. So
at the front door with the powder bath.
Yes. And so you didn't do anything Christmas in your powder bath, but your Christmas...
It's technically not a powder bath. It's a full bath, but we call it the powder bath because it's the one that all the guests use.
It's the guest bath.
Yeah.
So the guest room we called the Christmas room because 3 or 4 years ago we painted it Bear Pine Mountain, and it just feels like Christmas. And when
all the time.
Put the tree up, it's just extra festive. So
yeah,
that's all I have to say.
It's our favorite.
Yes.
Okay. And then the bedroom.
Well, we gotta go. Let's go to your bedroom. You don't normally do your bedroom for
No,
Christmas.
but I have had trees in my room because I love the light. I love waking up to a tree with lights on it, but I don't typically decorate it.
Wait, do you keep it on all night?
No.
I mean, is it on a timer?
When I wake up, I should put it on a timer. When I wake up, what I like to do is plug it in right away and then have my coffee in bed and look at the lights. Does lights make you all happy?
It does.
It's the best part of Christmas. For me, the best part of Christmas is the lights.
Mine's Jesus.
Okay. Whatever.
I'm enjoying myself here. Okay, so this tree last year...
Who is the light?
Jesus.
Okay. Go ahead.
So last year we did the carriage house, which was very time consuming. And it took a lot of our own personal Christmas. So we didn't get Mom's Christmas tree. That's her prized possession in the living room was used at the carriage house. So she had to buy a makeshift for her living room, which was this budget friendly, like at home or Hobby Lobby,
one of those.
And so it has pine cones on it. It's kind of earthy and fun.
Yes.
So now this tree has graduated to the bedroom, and you've done, like, what would you call this look?
So I was originally just going to leave it with pine cones, and then I thought, no, I'll give it like kind of more of a coastally or organic. I'm going to call it modern organic because that's the trending.
So I feel like
that's the trending
I
face.
I feel like it kind of has an Anthropologie boho vibe.
Okay, sorry. Anthropologie boho, modern organic coastal.
Your bedroom is modern organic coastal, but your tree is Anthropologie boho.
Coastal, modern, farmhouse.
Sometimes that's why giving design titles is just like overwhelming. But I love it. And where did you get the garland?
Hobby Lobby.
Wow. You're not
No, it feels like a blanket, a woolen blanket. And so it said bedroom. And so I was like, there you go.
And then you did I did those little book stars last year in the playroom. They're cute, but not what I went with this year. And so I love that you did that there.
I wish I had more book stars.
I could have made them for you.
More book stars.
You want me to make them for you?
More books.
If you guys want a tutorial, I'll make like a little short or something.
It was not that hard, but
you didn't make them. You don't know.
I know. I watched you. It's not that bad.
Anyways, yeah, they're not that bad. They're pretty easy. But they fill in a tree, and so something with this vibe, like kind of that anthro.
No hooks needed.
Hooks,
you just shove them on the tree.
And then throughout your room, you did put greenery. Mom is a big advocate for cutting evergreen and sticking it everywhere. I mean, my house did not feel very Christmasified. And then you just went out there with your choppers.
My choppers. But I'm going to tell you what, y'all. That tree's a little naked.
Yeah. And
she has a whole woods of evergreen pine trees. I mean, a whole woods. And my favorite trees are on the property line of the neighbor. I hope he's not watching.
Dave.
I only cut from Shelby's property side.
But it's still Dave's tree.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, okay. I bet so.
Dave, I'm just doing a little pruning.
It's a little pruning. I know he doesn't mind. It's fine. So, anyways, it is really pretty, and all of this came from my property, despite Mom having a giant set of woods outside her backyard.
Well, again, you have a couple trees that they get the perfect amount of light.
Well, they probably get really dense because they're pruned every year.
That's it.
So they like come and roll.
Yeah, that's it.
Anyways, very funny.
All right.
So
I think that's it.
That's your whole.
That's my whole shebang. My whole tour.
Okay, I want to. So since we've been asking this question to homeowners, I wanted to ask you, what makes the house a home this year?
My family, of course, and I mean I know that's like this. You should say you can't say family, like but honestly, like gathering together with my friends, my family, hosting parties. You're going to have a party here this next week.
Next weekend.
So even having other people come in and host their own parties. I've done that for years.
Yeah.
Like, you want to use the house for a party? So you're coming in with family and friends, and I'm going to have family and friends, and we're going to have family dinners. And so cooking and that's it. Just eating, cooking, and hanging out with you.
Well, that sounds great. That was a good answer. And then what is one design tip for Christmas that you would give all the people?
I've already told y'all. I mean, just seriously, just go to the backyard, chop down an evergreen, put it all over your house. Anything nature inspired. It says Christmas, but it says winter. It says,
I thought you were going to say make a dedicated space for your ridiculously spoiled dogs.
That too.
Okay, so next video is my home tour. So I will give a little preview right here. If it's already live, it will be linked in the, whatever they call this spot over here. It's definitely this way. And if not, I will have our Christmas playlist right there where you will see a lot of Christmas inspiration. 'Tis the season. We are so excited that you're watching.
Yeah, y'all, hit that subscribe button. I've been watching a lot of videos lately of people who do a better job of asking to hit the subscribe button because it does help our channel.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be better at mixing it up when I ask you to subscribe.
Yeah, she goes, why do we only have 50,000 subscribers? And I'm like,
it's not quite 50. Get us to the 50.
It's like 49,000.
Well, I said I think we need to do something wilder on our channel because
she's been watching this girl. It's like called Girl with Dogs, and she grooms dogs.
She grooms dogs. 4.4 million views on a dog grooming. But you guys, I mean, it is fascinating. I'm not gonna lie.
So tell us any suggestions you think we should take to achieve those goals.
We can't groom dogs.
No, we cannot. So,
all right.
Thank you for being a subscriber. If you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe because Mom has big dreams.
I have big dreams.
Bye.
Bye.